It's your city, your team. We're still Premier League. Let's hear it.
We're going to talk now, Alan, about Jamie Vardy. Obviously, full England debut in that he played for 90 minutes at the weekend. He's come a long way, hasn't he?
Well, absolutely, John. But before we get on to that, can we sort of make a bit of an appeal, please, to 100% LCFC and try and change these bloody mics? They're massive, they're huge, but you've got to keep them right up to your gob or you can't hear anything. Right, message for Phil Holloway. Back to Jamie Vardy, John.
Yeah, but obviously come a long way.
Yeah,
you know.
Absolutely. Fleetwood, Stocksbridge Steels, I think it was, Halifax Town, where I've played. What a place that is. Sheffield boy, Sheffield Wednesday, I think, had him as a boy, but did he get into a wee bit of trouble with the Centre for Excellence or someone, John? Because he never, or did he know, because of his frame and his slightness, these coaches want big, massive machines, big muscular things that can run the 100 metres in 5.5 seconds. Was Jamie no like that as a young boy? But he emerged at Fleetwood, and what a great story that is. He went when he went away with Fleetwood. He had to come off sometimes at half time or in the second half because he had to get back home because he was on a curfew and he had one of them things round his ankle, one of those tags round his ankle. So he had to get back, so he couldn't play the whole game when he was playing away from home. That's true, that.
Yeah,
Gospel
I remember
truth.
reading that. Yeah.
That's Jamie, how he starts. What's going through his head? He's bumming around with some of his mates at the time, on the Saturday night and stuff. You can see Jamie being a bit of a lad, a bit of a Jack the lad. But all of a sudden, he scores a couple of goals at Fleetwood Town. One of them I've seen, John, and it's unbelievable. It's a left footer as well, by the way. We'll come to that in a wee while. But look at him now. He's an England player. He's 2 caps for England. He's represented his country at home and abroad. He's got a chance of starting the game on Tuesday, which we all hope he does. And it's all because Nigel Pearson had faith in him and paid £1 million for him.
But when it came to Leicester, it took him a while, in fairness, to kind of settle in, didn't it?
Well, it would, John, wouldn't it? I mean, you don't once you pass all your exam and you're an electrician, you can't just go straight to it. Start mucking about with wires. You've got to build up that wee bit of experience. And it did take Jamie a wee while, but people had faith in him, especially the manager at that time and the coaching staff, and what's more importantly, the players. The players accepted him. I remember the first game he played at Burton Albion away, pre-season. Him and David Nugent were up front, and they were terrific together. It was as though they'd been together all their lives, and they set each other up for goals. And I spoke to Nigel afterwards about Jamie, and he says, "Wait and see. You've not seen anything yet." So
I bet he misses David a bit, actually. Obviously, he's moved on now, isn't he, to Middlesbrough?
Oh, yeah, you do. I remember saying that to Gary Lineker when I came back, when I left to go to Sheffield United, and I said, "Did you miss me?" He said, "No." Anyway, yeah, of course you do, because you build up relationships, not just on the pitch, but off the pitch. I'm quite sure they were good pals off the pitch. David Nugent, lovely lad, always a smile on his face. Vards is pretty much the same, great temperament. So yeah, I think you do, but that's where it is. It's Okazaki that's up front with him at the minute. It might be Kramaric next week. It might be Joe the week after. It might be Jamie on the bench, which I don't think he's done yet. I don't think he's been substitute yet. Maybe corrected, but he gets on with the job, doesn't he? And he's reaping the rewards, and quite rightly so.
Obviously, another England game to go, and as we're talking now, he's played a full 90 minutes. Obviously, it's a proud moment for Leicester fans, isn't it, really, seeing one of your players play for the England team?
It's fantastic, John, isn't it? It's wonderful. I mean, even if you talk about Wales, you watch Wales because it's Andy King.
Yeah.
You watch Switzerland because it's Island. You watch Japan because it's Okazaki. You watch all these players because they're our players, and you want them to win. And it's fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Watched Jamie. I felt a wee bit sorry for him against San Marino. I thought he was asked to do a job that he's not used to, and also that the pitch affected everybody. I thought it was an absolute disgrace.
Yeah, it was.
And the one thing I can maybe criticise Jamie for, he was through and he tried to play Rooney, tried to square one across to Rooney.
Just bobbled in it, yeah.
Hit it, son.
Yeah.
Just hit it. And the goalkeeper parries it and Rooney gets his goal maybe. But had he had a shot and it goes wide, or he missed kicks or something, do the other players sort of go, aye. You know, where's the team player in that? But I always say, if you're a striker, don't pass the ball in the penalty area unless somebody is odds on to score.
And Aston Villa at home is the next game. He's going to get a big reception there, isn't he, I think?
He'll get a huge reception. I think they'll be the first name that they'll start singing when the players come onto the pitch. I can't wait for it now. I honestly can't wait, because we have got such an exciting squad of players now. And we've got so many internationals, John. I mean, we could put a team of internationals out, and we could put we are in a position now. We're in such a strong position that I truly believe we could put out just about 2 teams into the Premiership, and they'd both do well.
Thanks very much, Alan Young, then, and myself.
Is that it?
Good luck for Jamie Vardy. We're going to talk more about the Villa game.
You've only just come in the door.
I know.
You were about half an hour late, and now you're saying that's
I was 5
I've been
minutes
here
late.
since 9 o'clock.
Yeah, well, you're too early.
Can we get somebody else to do this job?
Yeah, I want to resign.
Yeah, good. Thanks. See ya.
It's your city, your team. We're still Premier League. Let's hear it for
We're back again, Phil.
We're back again.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very good, how are you?
Good. We just recorded a video 2 minutes ago, so this is the new one, and it's all about
Jamie Vardy.
Well-
or should I say England's number 9?
England's number
Number
9.
nine.
Well, absolutely fantastic. I was a wee bit worried about the lad, Phil, because he was playing with that strapping on.
Yeah.
Because
Playing
I've-
with his strap on.
Listen, I've done that. I've played with a broken wrist before, and even just pushing off defenders.
Yeah.
Dear me, it's sore. Painkillers at half-time, injections and all that nonsense. But Jamie, and he got a bit of an injury late on in the game. You're just wondering.
He came back on, took a clattering, didn't he?
I know, but you're just thinking, is it going to transpire? Because there's been lots of players picked for England get injured the Saturday before. Now,
I don't think Jamie Vardy, I think you'd have to pin him down for him not to go.
I
wouldn't
think
you?
boys
Unless-
made of granite.
Yeah. Some of these players who go, oh, I've twisted or whatever, or
yeah, but the
tweak-
thing is
tweaked
with
my nipple,
Jamie though
and
as
don't
well,
wanna
but
go.
he can go down when he likes.
Oh yeah,
Oh, he likes a wee tumble now and again.
I can't remember him being particularly injured and anything. Oh.
No. But anyway, he's in the England squad again. Danny Ings is in there as well.
Yes.
And
For me-
I think I sort of put it out to the punters, out to our supporters. I think, what you want, obviously you're going to say Jamie, but if you try to be a wee bit, less biased, do you think Ings would be as good? I think Ings is maybe technically slightly better than Jamie, but in terms of pace and a goal threat and running in behind, Jamie has him beat hands down. Obviously, I'm going to go for Jamie to start the game, but I would quite like to see him and Ings up the front together.
I think Roy Hodgson has got no choice in this matter now, because I think if England have qualified,
Yes.
so now is a chance to look at some players.
Well, he's had the chance,
And-
and
but-
he's brought him back in again.
Yes, but what I'm saying is we're qualified. Jamie Vardy is not only the top scoring English player, he's the top scoring Premier League player, but with his 7 goals. And if you look statistically back into the back end of last season,
These statistics again.
statistics, I know, but we have all seen him. For me, he needs to play Vardy from the start. He needs to give him 90 minutes, and he needs to play Vardy where we all know Vardy should play.
Yeah.
And because we know what Rooney can or can't do.
Yes.
And we know what
He didn't
people
do a great
like-
deal
He did
yesterday,
nothing
did he, Rooney?
yesterday against Arsenal.
No.
We know what people like Sterling and Sturridge can do.
Yes.
And that's hit and miss.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's see what the
just
guy.
stick the two of them up front, and let's have a look.
Well, I think Vardy's got to be out. I think if Roy Hodgson if he picks him and starts him, that's one thing. But if he puts him in the wrong place again,
Yeah.
I think it's like, well, you're not really giving him a fair chance. He needs to be played as where he does for Leicester as a striker.
Yeah,
And let's
he
see.
needs, He needs to be left alone.
And give him a chance, yeah. And I
Jamie,
both
get out
games
there.
for
So
England
you've got
to
the
do.
number 9 on. You might have 7 on. You might have 10 on. Doesn't matter. Go up there. Go out there in your white England shirt and play. Play the same way. Have a chat. I think when I got into the Scotland squad, Phil, I was in awe of a lot of players. There was Dennis Law, there was Joe Jordan, Kenny Dalglish, Danny McGrain, Archie Gemmell, Kenny Burns, Frank
Yeah.
Gray, Eddie Gray, John Robertson. And I'm like that. you know, scared to say anything. On reflection, because I was quite an ebullient character anyway, I should have just been myself.
Yeah.
You know, and said to them, you know, oh, bugger off now, shut up, just give us a ball, whatever. Why, get the ball in the box earlier, or give us a little, and be myself.
Yeah, and
I think Jamie's got to do that. I think Jamie maybe a lot of people have commented and said it didn't look like.
he didn't look like part of the clan.
He didn't, no.
Part of the team.
He didn't, you know.
San Marino
absolutely.
in particular.
And that chance that he had, that he squared across the box.
Yeah, should have.
I think for us, smash it in the back of the net, Jamie. And if Rooney turns around and tells you, give us it here for Christ's sake, tell me shut up and go. Well, I won't swear, right? But you have to be that now, because you're in international now and you're moving up, and people are watching it, and you're going to be scrutinised by the eyes of the nation, not just your club. So be yourself. Be yourself in the dressing room. Get yourself laughing and joking on that training pitch. And if you're not happy with players in certain positions not giving you the ball or whatever, tell them. Have a word.
This is I think his third meet-up with the England team. So I think he will naturally start to be more relaxed. And the fact he's got 7 goals and he is the top scorer.
Well, do you know if it was me, I'd be walking in going.
Yeah. How many you got, Wayne?
Morning, fella. Hey,
One.
Hey, Wayne, how you doing, son?
Has Wayne even scored this season, Mr. Rooney?
7.
Yeah.
7, top scorer. Beat that, son.
Well,
if you want,
it.
listen, you lot, if you want a goal, just give me the ball. I'll get it.
So, I mean, for me, I think Roy Hodgson has got no choice. I think he has to play him, and for me, if he doesn't play him down that central line, then he's not really giving him a fair shout. I mean,
I think the two of them, I'm watching Ings as well for Liverpool. Oh, look, what's coming here, Phil? Oh, it's Owen. Wait, it's Owen, he's just made the coffees. He's a veritable drinks machine. By Christ, that's hot.
Well, that's just
Thanks,
my
Owen.
kettle.
Anyway, where was I?
yeah, I don't know.
When we were so rudely
We
interrupted.
were saying that he's got to play.
Yeah, I watched Ings for Liverpool, and I like that. And I've seen him over the few seasons with Burnley as well. I like him too. I would buy him, right?
Yes.
So to put him and Vardy up front together, I think that's kind of exciting me.
Yeah.
You know, they're both quick enough. I think, and with them both being in this sort of same situation, only just broke into the England team.
Yeah.
I think that would work.
Yeah.
I really do.
He's earned his place, so it'd be great to see how Jamie does in the 2 games that are coming up. Hopefully he'll get starts in both of them and given a real shout at it.
And a couple of goals, Phil.
Oh, wouldn't it be nice to see him
Couple
score a
of
goal?
goals.
I think that would be the icing on the
We'd
cake.
be
if he could
dancing and
score.
singing in our kitchens that night, wouldn't
Yeah, we really could be singing England's number 9 if he did that. So,
we? Great stuff. Good luck, Jamie.
thanks, Aaron. See you soon.